everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make salmon patties. I'm excited to show you this, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need some canola oil or some vegetable oil. I've got canola today. And I'm going to go ahead, I've turned my eye on over here and I want to get this hot, so I'm going to go ahead and put my oil in. And you just want to coat the bottom of the pan. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. I brought another bottle here because this one's almost empty. I'm going to set it back here behind me, out of the way. I think I need to do just a smidge more. Let's see here. Okay, just like I said, just coat the bottom of the pan up completely. Okay. Well, can't get the lid back on. All right, and then you're going to need a 14.75 ounce can of Pink Salmon. Now, this is the brand I've got. Doesn't matter what brand you use because this was on sale while I used it, but I'm going to drain it. So I've already took the top off. I'm just going to drain it. Get all the juice out. Okay. Then I'm going to put it in my bowl. And I always do skin, bones, and all. All right. I know that sounds a little gross to some people, but this is the way my granny always did it, and I learned how to make salmon patties from my granny. And you can't taste all that stuff. You mash it up, the bones get mashed up in there, they just crumble up with the back of your fork, and you know, there's really no need to pull them out. Now, if you're picky and you're like, I can't handle that, just the thought of a bone being in there makes me want to die, just pick them out. They're usually down in the center of the can. When you put it in there, you can open it up and try to pick them out. But pushing everything with the back of the fork just like this is going to take care of the bones. So you just want to do this and make sure it's all flaked up in the skin too. Some people like to remove the skin. I think there's a lot of good nutrients in those bones and skin, and I want to get all that I can get and make the most of what you're cooking here. I'll turn this on too in case I need to move it a little bit closer to me. All right, so let me mash all that up. Like I said, you can pick the bones out. My granny always made salmon patties. She made hers very simple. Mine's pretty simple. Some people do a lot of hoopla with it, but I don't. And this is what my family likes. My husband loves these. I have an uncle, Eddie. He likes salmon patties, but he wants to eat them with syrup or something like that. It's a strange thing. And my mama always liked that. She liked biscuits and syrup with hers. We just like to eat them as our meat, like if we're having vegetables, you know, like if we're having corn or green beans or mashed potatoes or whatever. My husband likes them with mashed potatoes, but to be honest, I think he likes everything with mashed potatoes. All right, I want you to look. It's all crumbled up. See, all the bones are crumbled. Everything's crumbled. It's all mixed in there. All right, and I just always like to add a little salt, a little pepper. Now, that's all the seasoning you have to add if you want to, but sometimes I like to do a dash of onion powder. So I'll do a little dash of that, just a little. And then a little garlic powder, because we like garlic in our house. Just do a little dash of that. And then we're going to do 1 egg. Let's see if I can crack it in this little cup here. And I'm just going to kind of beat it up a little bit. Put it in there. Okay. And then you're going to have about 1/4 of a cup of self-rising flour, or 1/3 of a cup. Just depends on how you want it to feel. And I didn't get my scoop. I just forgot. Okay, this is 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to do all of that. I'm going to leave a little bit in there. And I'm going to stir it up and see how it feels. Because I just want enough for it to stick together, guys. You don't need a whole lot. I hope my oil's heating up good over there. I think that's going to do it, that 1/4 of a cup. So I think I'm good on that. So you just want to stir it up, get the egg incorporated in there, and the flour. Let me grab my scoop. I thought I had everything, and I didn't. Just show I had a portion of them out. Let's see here. Let me find it. Here it is. Here's my scoop. All right, this is just a Pampered Chef scoop. It's one of the smaller scoops. This is the one I like to use. Let me grab a plate too, because I'm going to show you how to put them out there. Because I'm not sure if my oil's ready yet. All right, let me get this out of the way. This out of the way. Real quick. I got a lot of trash today. All right, so what I do is I just stir that just a little bit more. Like I have a piece in there that won't stir it. I just do it like that. Put it in my hand and I just make a patty. I just patty it out just like that. Okay? And I'm gonna try one and see if my oil's hot. Oh yeah, she's sizzling. So we're ready. I don't have to put them on this plate. So I'm gonna patty them out for you. Woo, maybe I got it too hot. Come on now. All right, there's another one. They're popping. Maybe I got my oil too hot, guys. I did it like on medium high, thinking that would be good. But I just kind of skip it up with this because you want your patties to be the same, and you just kind of roll them in your hand and then pat them a little bit. Okay. And I think I'm going to do about 5, maybe. Okay. Or maybe 6. I can get 6 in there. We'll see. Oh yeah, I can get a lot more. See how many I can get. This can usually makes about 9 to 10 patties, okay? Which is plenty, you know, if you're feeding like 4 people. It's plenty, especially if you're doing vegetables and stuff. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Right. Now let's see, I got 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm going to patty the rest of these out so they'll be ready. So when I take those up, and we're just going to let them cook, guys, maybe 3, 4 minutes on each side just until they get crispy and brown, because the salmon's already cooked, of course. You just want to crisp them up and give them some good flavor. All right, let me finish pattying these out. Pretty big. I make one big one with that. So 7. I got 10. I got 10. I thought it was 9 or 10. I couldn't remember which. All right. All right. Let me move my bowl over. Wash my hands for a second. Make a mess when I cook, guys. We've had that conversation before. All right, so I'm going to let these go until the bottoms get brown. This one's looking a little bit brown. Yep, I'm going to flip this one over. Good and crispy brown. Okay, and I think I'm going to make some room and put some more in here. Move these around a little bit. Like I said, just maybe like 3 minutes on each side and they'll be ready. I'm gonna wait and let you see this, and then I'll flip a couple more and then I'll take some up. Let's see if this one looks like. Nope, not quite yet. This one's probably next. My eye's a little smaller, so I'll have to move some of them to the middle. All right, guys, you see how this is going. I'm going to let these cook for a few more minutes, and I'm going to come back and flip some more of them, and I'm going to let you see what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you how we take them up, okay? I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, now I have turned my salmon patties over. I've got a few out. I'm waiting on these last few to finish and get brown. Like I said, 3 to 4 minutes on one side, flip them over, 3 minutes on the other side. It's that quick, guys. And this is a really good dish for you to have. Let me take this one up. Make sure this one's brown enough. Yep, that one looks good. And you want to dry them on a paper towel, guys, because you are cooking them in oil. You don't want them to have that greasy, soggy taste. And that's why you got to have medium-high heat, because you want them to crisp up. You don't want. That's why you have to have your oil hot, because you want to drop them in there so they'll start sizzling right away. You do not want to put them in oil that's not hot, because they'll be gross. Move these around. Let me check this one. This one's my last one I put in. It's a little bit bigger. I just want to make sure that it's Ooh, crisped up really good. It's almost there. Go ahead and turn that heat off. All right. Got my oil off. That's hot. I'm gonna put my skillet over here real quick, guys, because I don't want it to stay on that hot eye. There we go. Okay. Now, all right, there is 10 good-looking salmon patties, guys. Now we're gonna have this. I'm gonna have some cabbage casserole today. I'm gonna have the salmon patties. I'm gonna make some cream corn, and I'm also going to be making some glazed carrots. So this is our lunch today. It's Tuesday. I'm going to be taking lunch to my coworkers, and I might make a few biscuits. I'm kind of in the mood for some biscuits, but I'm not sure. I'll just see how it goes here in just a little while. But there it is, salmon patties start to finish, guys. Get you some. A lot of times they put them on sale at the grocery stores, like 2 cans for $5. And it's a cheap meat meal, guys, and it's good. It's loaded with a lot of good things for you and for your family. And kids would probably love to dip this in ketchup because it's kind of like a fish stick. In my book, it makes me think of a fish stick. You know, make them up, let them have some tartar sauce, some ketchup, and, you know, let them try new things. I always tried to get my children to try things when they were younger. Like, I'd make something new, and they're like, Mom, that's gross. And I'm like, okay, I want you to take one tiny bite of it. And if you say you don't like it, you never have to eat it again. And 9 times out of 10, they liked it. They just were afraid to try something new. So this is a great dish. This is a great dish. It's a great cheap meat that you can fix for your family, and it's got a lot of good benefits in it. This fish does. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha. And remember, everything that you're going to need and how to do this recipe is going to be in the description of our video. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.